drugs, guns,
hoes. I'm Ryan Walters.
I'm Trevor Simpson.
I'm Dylan Blackburn.
And this is the Boro.
As you can see, I'm at the Jonesboro Park, and it's actually quite risky for me to be out here this late at night, but it's a pretty slow Tuesday night. Most of the drug dealers have gone home and taken refuge under the bridge over there, and Circle K is right up here. I'll have my friend Dylan explain more about it.
Alright guys, we're going to try to make this quick because honestly, I live in the Boro and I'm still kind of scared to be down here right now. We can go ahead and come this way. Want to make sure we didn't move anything. We came down to the courts, get right here. These are the two items that we found on the park floor. It's actually the two most popular items in the Boro. It's Polar Pops because they're cheap. I mean, you're thirsty, you want to go get something to drink. Even drug dealers need drinks. And then you got the classic Marlboros. I mean, it don't matter how poor you are, you got to get your cigs when you're in the Boro. You know what I'm saying? And this park, by day, you'll see some hood kids out here playing some pickup ball. But by night, only because it's Tuesday right now, is there nothing going on. But I mean, usually you can find UFC fights down here. You got drug dealers going. I mean, it's never a dull moment down here in the Boro Park.
Okay, follow me this way. I'm gonna take you somewhere where not a lot of people go. Okay, this right here, see this bridge here? Behind me, it's kind of dark, so it's gonna be hard to see. But this bridge, Jordan Bird, that's Jordan Bird's home. I promise to God, that's Jordan Bird's home. Okay, follow me this way. This playground, make sure you get a little bit of the playground there. It's kind of hard to see, I understand here. That jungle gym on the far east side. We were over here playing basketball one time, no joke. A boy and a girl, probably 14 years old, having sex in that jungle gym. No joke. Let's go here by this merry-go-round. This merry-go-round looks like a normal merry-go-round before the weed dealing goes down. I promise, I know the Boro. One more thing I want to show you, follow me this way. These bathrooms ain't no joke. These bathrooms here, get a little bit of that bathroom. They have to lock them. They lock them even in the daytime now because people tried burning those down. Are you kidding me? People tried literally burning them down. They caught on fire. I mean, what? You can't even use those bathrooms. I don't even know why they're there. I mean, I couldn't even tell you. This is the Boro Park.
All right, I'm gonna come back in here, show you one last thing. Go ahead and come over this way.
Watch the chain here.
We got a chain link fence here in the Boro. Keeps the young ones out, keeps them away from the drugs and violence that goes on here mostly. Right up here, you can probably barely see it. It's right there in front of that tower. That's the Jonesboro Fire Department. I mean, I don't know how much action they get because they really don't care about fires. Unless Circle K is burning down, they really don't care because that's all that matters in the Boro is Circle K, the courts, Main Street. That's all we got here. And I mean, that's all we got about the Boro for now, guys.
But we gotta get out of here because there's about 15 homeless people. We're about to wake up underneath the bridge and all these other places. We gotta get out of here. Don't want to wake all them up, get them pissed off.
All right. One thing I really want to stress to everybody watching this video is not really something to struggle, but just Main Street, the actual street, is made of freaking bricks. I mean, you scrape your car on the when you turn. It's just crazy. It's houses have been abandoned. It just looks worse than Detroit and all of these three cities they just said combined. It looks way times worse. I mean, what do you say? What do you think about it? I mean, Main Street.
I mean, it really is Main Street just as a place. It's all main streets are supposed to have a bunch of businesses on them. It's supposed to be a hot spot. Ours, you're lucky if you see 2 or 3 cars on Main Street in a whole day because people in the Boro just don't have cars. It's not, I mean, usually we sell them for drugs, and I mean, it's just how you learn to get by in the Boro. Isn't that right, Ryan?
That's absolutely right.
As you can see right behind me, we're on Main Street. This is completely made out of bricks. I'm honestly a little scared right now to be on this. It's late at night. You never know what's going on Main Street. I don't really have much to say about it other than you don't want to be here. I'm just letting you know that now.
This is definitely once it turns about 12 o'clock at night, this turns into a ghost town, no lie. The only people out are the people at the bars and the Boro cops are the only people that's out. So, pretty scary. Another thing about Main Street, I gotta get back to that, is our Main Street in Jonesboro is probably the only freaking Main Street in the world that ends. It has a freaking dead end. What Main Street do you know that has a dead end? Come on now.
That's true. I don't know if they just forgot about us or what's going on, but if you ride on the Main Street in the Boro, you just go and then it just stops. You have to turn off.
Yeah,
it.
if you don't turn off, you're going straight into the woods, and we don't want that to happen.
If I had to guess, I would say the people that were constructing the Boro Main Street probably got shot and could not finish Main Street. So that's why, to this day, I believe that it is a dead end.
And this is just a rumor for people in the borough. I don't know if it's true. I wouldn't want to find out. Some people say if you drive to the end of Main Street in the borough, it drives straight into hell.
I believe it.
I believe it too. It's got to be true.
If you guys just lived for one day in the borough, you would understand what we're talking about.
You wouldn't make it.
You already paid for them?
No, we're stealing.
Alright, what you guys just got right there was some undercover footage of us getting some Polar Pops. Very common what you were doing. What we were doing, you saw a girl in there getting some money out of an ATM. It was probably for drugs. I mean, that's just what we do in the borough.
You look like a crackhead to me. I'm just saying. Just get a little view of the gas station. This is Circle K. This is where it all goes down. Get to this phone booth. That ain't a phone booth. That's a smoking station. That is a smoking station, man.
Alright, and I just want to give you guys a little history on a Circle K here. Back when we were littler, it used to be called Jonesy's. Nice little guy owned it, you know, it was just a normal town. And then, like everywhere else, it got bought out by Circle K. Go ahead and get a picture of that sign right there. Got bought out by Circle K. You know, just another big corporation here. Now pretty much all they do is sell Polar Pops and cigarettes, you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't take much to be successful in the borough. All you have to do is sell cigarettes and Polar Pops. That's all it is. I mean, I can't really think of any other big business. I mean, we got a couple bars down the street that sell alcohol, but other than that, I mean, I can't really think of anything.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically where it all goes down. You guys see one of the cars, one of the probably 5 cars the borough owns right there driving on that street. More than likely going to get some type of booze, maybe some drugs, we don't really know. Kind of a little scared here. It's about midnight right now. There's not much going on. It's a Tuesday night, that's why we picked a night to do it. But there you guys go. It's a little glimpse into a life of the borough.
Thursday nights, that's when the drug dealing goes down. You don't want to be out here past 12 o'clock. That's it.
Alright guys, right now we're on a Main Street under one of these lights. If you look right down below me, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Get a little piece up here. We got a cracked bottle right here. Booze, who knows what it was from. Could be a pipe, I don't know. Get you guys a little view of our sidewalks here. Completely cracked. There's not even really, I don't think you could really call it a sidewalk. It's just some concrete. And I'll get my buddy Ryan in right here to talk about the street.
Yeah, this street was made in about 1400, I believe, by I don't really know who. Most people from the borough really don't have any idea where this came from or why it's made out of bricks. But I would also like to take a gander over here. If you just follow me over here. I'm not too sure what this building is, but my guess would have to be Crack House because I mean, look at it. I'm pretty sure that a lot of drug deals would probably go down right here. Creepy van over there. If you get that in the picture. These are just a few of the things that are people in the borough are accustomed to.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Oh, yeah.
Just plug
That was scary.
Go look at this door right here. It's a pretty sketchy door. Most people just be like, oh, it's some sketchy door.
Look at the lock on it.
I've been in there at the prostitution house, and we're gonna walk away from here because you guys know what goes down there, and it honestly kind of scared me. Well, guys, just so happens, I'm sure you guys just heard that. That was just a gunshot. I don't know whether it was the cops, whether it was a drug dealer, I really don't know.
Could have been one of our friends. I mean, we don't really know. That just happens in the borough.
I mean,
we're used to it. We sleep to that, so I mean, it's all right. But
most people kind of run away from that, but honestly, you hear that a lot here in the borough.
As you can tell, our cameraman is having quite a difficult time walking, especially backwards on the sidewalks, because these sidewalks haven't been mended in, I would say, probably close to about 65 years, just to throw out a guess. But these sidewalks are cracked, and I mean, half the time there isn't even a sidewalk. There's glass bottles shattered, and
yeah, they want you to ride your bike on the sidewalk, which is completely impossible, may I point out, because you're gonna pop a tire. And if you're riding on the street, you're probably gonna get a ticket, just because they're probably gonna pull you over on a bike for speeding, just because the borough cops are pricks. I will say that.
it's a lose-lose situation.
We are back in the lighting, so we apologize for the darkness. We're gonna make our way back to our car because we've got about 15 people up in Silver K right now. There is a cop. There is a cop. I repeat, there is a cop. Yeah, I think he said something. He is staring at us. He is not in his cop car. Get a picture of that right there, because that right there is definitely an undercover cop car. I will must say. I just must say that. What we just showed you right there was some raw footage of the borough. Pretty sketchy place, I can tell you that.
Yeah, and I'd just like to give a shout out to our cameraman, Colin Smith. I mean, I know he's from the GC. He's not used to being in the borough, especially that late. It's pretty dangerous, him being out there. It's a cool thing for him to do. And,
Borough sketchy, that's all I got to say, man. There's not a lot of words to describe it.
yep, there it was. A day in the life of the borough.
That was easy.
But you know what isn't easy? Life in the borough.